To become the ultimate stunt double, one must train in the ways of the martial arts. One training method in particular has surpassed all others in teaching this ancient wisdom. Legend says, by following this 5-step training method, one may unlock their ultimate hidden powers within. Today you'll join me on my journey as I share with you the secret techniques I've learned through the Riki-Oh Kung-Fu Doj-Oh Vide-Oh. Now, the medical community has advised me that following this video could be fatal because I have hemophilia. But that's never stopped me from doing dangerous stunts in the past, so why let it stop me from perfecting my stunts now? I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? The video says, in order to strengthen one's mind, they must analyze the movie Riki-Oh, the Story of Riki. The film stars the following actors. I'll display their names on screen as I meditate to prepare for training. This method in no way reflects my inability to pronounce their names, but instead strengthens the audience's reading abilities so that they may too begin their path towards unlocking their hidden power. In the future year 2021, prisons have become privatized and corrupt. Evil wardens and gang leaders control every aspect of their prison and murder those who oppose them. That is until Riki-Oh arrives. Soon after his arrival, it becomes apparent that Riki is unlike any other prisoner. He has a kind heart and extra human strength. He uses his powers to protect those in need and end corruption in the prison. He also has like 5 bullets in his chest, which is a good indicator that this guy doesn't mess around. I mean, he left them in when he could have had them removed. Now that's a tough dude. For lack of a better term, this movie is absolutely insane. And that's an understatement. There's really no other words that could accurately describe this movie. The movie is based off a manga and is stylized to be cartoonish and comical, with an emphasis on excessive gore and graphic violence. You got your dislodged eyes, being strangled by intestines, spiky swords to the face, smashed heads, punching through bodies, being skinned alive for playing the flute badly, and people straight up exploding. Everything is over the top and nothing is off limits in this film. Which leads me to Riki began his training by smashing tombstones with his bare fists, so I must follow in his footsteps. Riki is unstoppable. No matter how much you hurt him, he'll heal and come back even stronger than before. He can survive an onslaught of fights, being encased in concrete, and even being buried alive. He's just that badass.
And Riki's adversaries aren't just run-of-the-mill prisoners either. They too have superhuman abilities of their own. Although, I don't think that they could make it through this intense training ritual like Riki and I did. Here are Riki's foes and their abilities.
The assistant warden, who has a fake eye with the power to store breath mints inside of it. He also has a menacing hook for a hand and a very impressive porno collection. Taizan, who has super strength and can break through concrete walls with ease. Oscar, who also has the power of being strong, but his power is slightly different because it's accompanied by a sweet back tattoo. Rogan, who has the power of speed and fast footwork. He also has the power to look like a woman, even though he's supposed to be a man. I think. And Old Ma, with the power of throwing deadly knitting needles through the air with ease, as well as the ability to knit one hell of a sweater. Accuracy can be learned by focusing one's inner strength into their weapons, and then blindly throwing them at their enemies in the hopes that one hits.
And now it's time to discuss the bad.
It's hard to complain about a movie as entertaining as this one. It has everything one could ask for in a film. Action, violence, romance, comedy, nudity. The film really has it all. I could be nitpicky about the characters' names being changed in translation, or how the movie is called Riki-Oh, the story of Ricky, or how his name in the film is dubbed Riki-Ho and not Riki-Oh. I mean, it's all super confusing. But then again, sometimes things just get jumbled in translation. And that's not the film's fault. That's some guy that didn't make it past Cantonese 101's fault. Like Ricky, I must endure my enemy's attacks in order to become stronger. I'm actually starting to reconsider this one. I think I can feel my hidden power finally unlocking. Nope, it was just a tooth. I guess I should have seen this coming. There is an unofficial sequel called The Story of Ricky 2, which was released in China in 2005, but was never distributed in the US. Sui Wong reprises his role as Ricky in the film. There's also a two-part anime OVA series that follows the same basic story as the film. Part 1, The Wall of Hell, was released in 1989, and Part 2, Child of Destruction, was released in 1990. This film was the first in Hong Kong to receive a Category 3 rating for violence, the equivalent of an R-rated movie. Mi-Shing Fan, who played the assistant warden, is the real-life father of Sui Wong Fan, the actor who played Ricky. Yeah, I would have never guessed that either.
Now I've unlocked my hidden power.